Hi friends, good evening. Today we are going to discuss net previous questions that are asked from quantum mechanics part 2. So let us start with the first question. A particle is in the ground state of infinite square well potential is given by V of x is equal to 0 to 0 for minus a less than or equal to x less than or equal to a and infinity otherwise. So let me draw the situation. So minus a to a, the potential is 0. All other region the potential is infinity, right? So the probability of finding the particle in the interval minus a by 2 to a by 2. So let me calculate the, suppose here is the point I am representing 0. So we have a point minus a by 2 here and a by 2 here, right? So in between this region, what is the, so this region, so this region, what is the probability of finding the particle, right? So this is a symmetrical box, right? So this is a symmetrical box and its wave function is we have already know normalized wave function is root 2 by a cos n pi x by a, right? All right. So but here the length is minus a to a, that means this a become 2a, right? So psi is equal to root 2 by 2a cos n pi x divided by 2a. Now let us solve the wave function. Probability of finding particle. The ground state is, it is given that it is in the ground state. So we may take n is equal to 1, right? Now let us solve this probability between minus a by 2 a by 2, right? So minus a by 2 to a by 2. What is probability? Probability is that is integral minus infinity to infinity, right? Here the interval is minus a by 2 to a by 2 psi square dx, right? That means 2 by 2a, that is square dx, right? That means 1 by a cos square pi x by 2a dx. All right. Now let us integrate this. So let me write this as 1 by a I can take out, right? 1 by a minus a by 2 to a by 2 cos square x I can write as 1 plus cos 2x by 2. So 1 by 2 into 1 plus cos 2 pi x divided by 2a. So this will be equal to pi x by a, cos pi x by a. So let me cancel that 2, right? Now let me integrate this, that is 1 by 2a into, right? So 1 on integration x, right? Cos pi x by a on integration, that is sin pi x by a divided by pi by a, that will become a by pi, right? So let me write this as a by pi, right? Now the limit is that is minus a by 2 to a by 2, right? Now let us substitute the value, then 1 by 2a into, so x is equal to a by 2 upper limit, and here when I substitute a by 2, this is pi by 2 1, so this will be a by pi, right? Minus, now let us substitute this lower limit minus a by 2, then minus a by pi into again 1, right? Minus a by 2, that is plus 1, right? Now let me write this as 1 by 2a, a by 2 plus a by 2, that is a, right? Plus, and a by pi, this will be equal to minus a by pi, right? Here we are substituting this, so this is minus, right? Minus minus, that is plus, here minus. All right. So upper limit, this is plus. So we have upper limit minus this, so this will be equal to minus a by pi, right? All right. So that means when I substitute minus a by 2, this will become minus a by 2, right? So that will be a by pi plus a by pi, that is 2a by pi. So that is 1 by 2 plus 1 by pi, right? 1 by pi. So which one is the option? Option B is correct, right? Alright, so 1 by 2 plus 1 by pi. Option B is correct. Now let us come to another question. The wave function of a free particle of mass m constrained to move in the interval minus L less than or equal to x less than or equal to L is psi of x is equal to a into L plus x into L minus x. So a wave function of free particle of mass m constrained to move in the interval, and the wave function is given. If a is the normalization constant, the probability that the particle will be found to have the energy pi square h cross square by 2 ml square. So we have to solve the probability that the energy is in this state pi square h cross square by 2 ml square. Alright, so this box is minus L to L, right? Minus L to L. So what is the energy eigenvalue? It is a symmetrical box. For a symmetrical box, for any box, the energy eigenvalue is minus 2 n square pi square h cross square divided by 2ma square. And here the length of the box is, that is 2L. Minus L to L, that means its width is 2L. So I can substitute E is equal to n square pi square h cross square divided by 2m into this a is 2L. So 2L whole square. So that means E is equal to n square pi square h cross square divided by, this is equal to 8 ml square, right? But the state is this. That means n square by 8 is equal to 1 by 2, right? So if you compare this and this energy, n square by 8 is equal to 1 by 2. So what is n square? That is 4. So n is equal to 2. So the wave function, so the probability of the finding the particle, so it is in the second energy state. So in the second energy state, what would be this probability, right? That we need to solve, right? All right. So here we have already seen, for an unsymmetrical box, the wave function is psi 2. Even for even wave function, psi 2, psi 4, psi 6, that is equal to minus root 2 by, here length is 2L, right? Sin n pi x by a, that is 2 pi x by 2L, right? This is the expression we have studied, right? Now what is the probability? Probability is equal to, in this state, what is the probability? That is psi 2 psi the whole square, and this wave function, the particular given wave function in this state, it is not normalized, right? Where a is the normalization constant, so we have to divide with this normalization parameter, right? So this is the total probability we have, right? But when we solve this, look into this, this is equal to, when I solve this integral, what is the value? So here its whole square, and this will be the normalization parameter. So when you solve this, this value is, let me solve this integral psi 2 psi, okay, then we can substitute there. So when you solve that value, you can see in the interval minus L to L, right? So this psi 2 is, that is minus 2 by root 2L, that is minus root 1 by L sin pi x by L, right? So we can cancel this 2, right? Into our psi is, that is given, that is a into L plus x into L minus x. When you solve this, this is L plus x into L minus x, that is L square minus x square. So that is an even function. This is an odd function. So in the interval minus a to a, an odd function integral is 0. So you can directly write the answer is 0. We need not calculate these whole steps, right? Whenever you calculate this term, that will be 0. So 0 square divided by this term, that will be equal to 0. All right. Now let us come to another question. The question is, a particle is in the infinite square well potential V of x is equal to 0 for 0 less than x less than a and infinity otherwise. Right. So this is an unsymmetrical box. Right. The length is varying from 0 to a and otherwise it is infinity. Is prepared in the state with the wave function psi of x is equal to a sine cube pi x by a 0 less than x less than a 0 otherwise. Right. In the interval the wave function is this. Right. Now the expectation value of energy of this particle is, right. So we have to write this wave function in the standard format. Alright. So here the wave function is, that is, let me normalize this wave function. Psi is equal to a sine cube pi x by a, and using trigonometric relation I can write as sine cube x is equal to 3 sine x minus sine 3x divided by 4. So I can separate this 4. I can write like this. So this is equal to a into a I can take out. So sine x, right? Sine cube x is equal to sine x minus sine 3x. That is sine pi x by a minus sine 3 pi x by a. Right? Sine 3 pi x by a, and we have a 4 out. Right? We can write like this. And I can write a root, the length of the box is, that is 0 to a. So let me write a by 4 into root a by 2 out. So that I can write it root 2 by a here, sine pi x by a minus root 2 by a sine 3 pi x by a. Alright. Now look into this. This wave equation is in the standard format. Right. That is psi equal to, let me write this as a by 4 root a by 2 into, this I can write as, this is the first wave function, right? N pi x by a n is equal to 1. So that is, this is psi 1 minus, and this will be equal to psi 2. Psi 1 minus, sorry, psi 3, because 3 pi x by a. Alright, this is psi 3. Alright. So this is the expression we have, right? So sine cube x is equal to 3 sine x minus sine 3x divided by 4. Okay, no problem. Now we have to normalize this. So that means its square is the coefficient sum of coefficient square, right? That is a by 4 into root a by 2 the whole square plus minus a by 4 into root a by 2 the whole square equal to 1. So that means 2 times this a square divided by 16 into a by 2. A by 2 equal to 1, right? When I am squaring, and this 2 cancel, and this is root 8 by a, right? Root 8 by a. A is equal to, I can write as root 8 by a. So we got the normalization constant value. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, we have missed a 3 here. So we have a 3 here, right? So we have a 3 here and a 3 here, right? So we have a 3 here. So that we have a this 3 square also. So here we have a 9, right? So the normalization constant may be different. You can take this a square by 16 into a by 2 out. Alright. And what is 9 plus 1 inside the bracket, that is equal to 1. So now this 32 and this will be 10, right? So a square is equal to, that is 16 by 5, right? 16 by 5a, and a is equal to root 16 by 5a. So this is the normalization constant, right? So I think it is correct. So here this 9 we have taken out, right? Because we have a 3 here. So coefficient square, we have a 9 here, a by 4 into root a by 2 the whole square. Alright. And here minus a by 4 root a by 2 the whole square, then a square by 16 into a by 2 into 9 plus 1. So that is here 32 and here 10. So root 32 by 10a, or that is root 16 by 5a. Correct. Now let me write this wave function as, now in the standard form I can write this wave function as, we can substitute this value, that is equal to a value we can substitute here, that is equal to root 16 divided by 5a into, right, 5a into 1 by 4 root a by 2, alright, 3 psi 1 minus psi 3. Okay, so this is my normalized wave function. Okay, so that is equal to, so we can cancel the common term, 4 cancel, this a cancel, so what is remaining, the remaining is 1 by 5 into 2, right, 5 into 2, that is root 10. Okay, root 10, that is remaining 351 minus 1. Alright, so this will be the final result. Right, now we need to find the expectation of energy, that is 3 by root 10 psi 1 minus 1 by root 10 psi 3. So this is my finalized wave function. Now we need to solve the expectation of energy. Right, what is the expectation of energy? That is expectation of energy is equal to P1 E1 plus this is P3 E3. So here the probability is coefficient square, that is 9 by 10 into what is energy in the first state, right, that is n square pi square h cross square by 2ma square, right, that is 1 square pi square h cross square divided by ma square 2ma square, plus in the third state, that is the coefficient square is 1 by 10 into 9 pi square h cross square divided by 2ma square. So let me write the result as, that is equal to, so 9 plus 9 18, right, 18 pi square h cross square divided by we can take this 20 ma square, right, so 9 pi square h cross square divided by 10 ma square. Option C is correct, right. Alright, now let us come to another question. The question is, the state of a particle of mass m in a one-dimensional rigid box in the interval 0 to L is given by the normalized function psi of x is equal to root 2 by L, 3 by 5 sin 2 pi x by L, 4 by 5 sin 4 pi x by L. If its energy is measured, the possible outcome and average value of energy are respectively, right. So let me write this wave function in the standard format. So this is equal to psi. So this is a normalized wave function, so we need not normalize it. 3 by 5 root 2 by L sin 2 pi x by L plus 4 by 5 root 2 by L, I have opened the bracket, sin 4 pi x by L. Okay, now look into this, this is 3 by 5, this is a standard format of the wave function, right. So this is psi 2, right, and this is 4 pi, so this is psi 4, right, 4 by 5 into this wave function representing psi 4, right. Now look into this, once I get psi 2 and psi 4, right, so we need to find the average energy and possible outcome. What is the probability of psi 2? Probability of psi 2 is possible energy in this state is, that is n square pi square h cross square, that is 2 square pi square h cross square divided by 2ma square, and h cross square you may write as h square by 2 pi 4 pi square, that is 2 square into pi square into h cross I am replacing with h by 2 pi. So h square divided by 4 pi square into 2ma square, right? Now let me cancel out this 4 pi square, 4 pi square, right? So here the 0 to L is the length, so a square is L square, right? And this 2 cancel, so 2h square divided by ml square, right? 4 ml, 2 and 2 again cancel. So the first possible energy due to the state 2 is h square divided by 2 ml square. So that is one measurement, h square divided by 2 ml square. And now for the fourth state, this is psi 4. For the fourth state, 4 square into pi square h cross square divided by, and that is 2m L square. And again I am converting pi square, this h cross I am converting into h square divided by 4 pi square. H cross is equal to h by 2 pi, right? So by 2m L square, again pi square cancel, 4 square cancel, 2 cancel, so 2h square divided by ml square. So first state possibility is that. Now once I get that, we have to solve this energy expectation value, right? So probability into energy in the state, right? So what is expectation of energy? That is probability square. Probability means 9 by 25. 9 by 25 into psi 2. What is psi 2? Psi 2 we got as 2h square divided by ml square, right? So in this state, sorry, this is the answer, right? H square divided by 2 ml square plus, and here the probability is 16 by 25 into here the energy, that is 2h square divided by ml square. Now we may take the common denominator, that is 50 ml square, and here 9h square plus here 32 into 2, that is 64. 64 plus 9, 73. 73 h square, right? So which are the option? First is h square by 2 ml square, that is correct. Second one is 2h cross 2h square divided by ml square, that also correct. And the third one is 73h square divided by 50 ml square. So option A is correct, right? Now let us come to another question. The question is, at t is equal to 0, the wave function of a free particle confined between two infinity volts, x is equal to 0 and x is equal to L, psi t is equal to 0, right? Root 2 by L sin pi x by L sin 3 pi x by L, right? It is a normalized wave function, right? Okay. Now its wave function at later time t, ml square divided by 4 pi h, ml square divided by 4 pi h is, so this is actually this is our psi 1, right? So psi at t is equal to 0, this is root 2 by L sin pi x by L, that is our psi 1, right? That is psi 1 minus root 2 by L sin 3 pi x by L, that is psi 3, right? So after a time t, psi t is equal to psi 1, we have to multiply with the time evolution operator, right? That is e raised to minus I e1 t by pi h cross, right? Sorry, I e1 t by h cross. And for psi 3 it is e raised to minus I e3 t by h cross. Now let me substitute the value of e1 and e3, right? So what is e1? E1 is equal to particle in a box 0 to L, its energy eigenvalue is n square pi square h cross square divided by 2 ml square, this is En. So what is E1? E1 is equal to pi square h cross square divided by 2 ml square, that is in terms of h, right? Our time is given in terms of h, so we may write this in terms of h, that is pi square h square divided by 4 pi square into 4 2 ml square, right? Pi square cancel, so we can write this as h square divided by 8 ml square. Okay, and what is E3? We need E3 also. E3 is equal to that is 9 pi square h cross square, again h square by 4 pi square into 2 ml square. Okay, again we can cancel. This is 9 pi square h cross h square divided by 8 ml square. Pi square and pi square we can cancel, so we may write this. Now I can substitute the values. Psi t is equal to psi 1 e raised to minus, right? So let me write here time I can substitute, right? Minus I by h cross. H cross is equal to, so it is better to write in h cross term, right? Sorry, time is given in h format, so we have to, anyway we have to convert. Okay, so let me write here. So minus I, what is E1? E1 is equal to h square divided by 8 ml square. Okay, into t. What is t? T is given in the question, right? T is ml square divided by 4 pi h, right? So ml square divided by 4 pi h minus I3 into e raised to minus I into that will be 9 h square divided by 9 h square divided by 8 ml square into t. What is t? T is given ml square by 4 pi h divided by we have 1 h cross, right? So as a part of this we have 1 h, right? We have to write that. Okay, h cross. Here also we have h cross. Now look into this. When you do this, here we have 9 by 8, right? So 9 by 8 into 4, that is 32. That is we have a 9 by 32. All right, 9 by 32. And here we have 8 into 4, that is 1 by 8. All right. So let me take the common out. Now if you simplify this, you can write this h cross as h by 2 pi. Then finally you will get psi 1 e raised to minus we have this. Look into this. So we can take here 32, right? This is h by 2 pi, right? So you can take e raised to minus pi I by 8 out, right? So if you take psi 1 minus psi 3 into e raised to minus I pi, you can keep here, and you can take e raised to minus I pi by 8, right? All right. Now what is this e raised to minus I pi value? Okay, you have to simplify this. What is this? E raised to minus I pi is, e raised to minus I pi is cos minus pi plus I sin minus pi, right? That is equal to, that is minus 1, right? So this is minus 1, this value is minus 1, so I can write as psi 1 plus psi 3 into e raised to minus I pi by 8. Now what is psi 1? Psi 1 is equal to the first wave function, right? That is root 2 by L sin root 2 by L sin pi x by L. And what is psi 3? Root 2 by L sin 3 pi x by L into e raised to minus I pi by 8, e raised to minus I pi by 8. Right. Now if you take root 2 by L out, you will get this answer. Option C is correct. Right. So now option C is correct. Now let us go to the next question. The question is, a quantum particle of mass m in one dimension confined to a rigid box as shown in the figure is in its ground state. An infinitesimally thin ball is very slowly raised to infinite at the center of the box in such a way that the system remains in its ground state at all times. Assuming that no energy is lost during the raising of the ball, the work done on the system when the ball is fully raised, eventually separating the original box into two compartments. So look into this. You have a box here minus L to L. Now very slowly you are raising a barrier at the middle, right? Okay, so this is minus L to L. Okay, now you are raising a wall here, right? Now we need to find the work done. Assuming no energy is lost in raising the wall, the work done on the system when the wall is fully raised, right? That we need to solve. So here initially the system is in ground state, right? So what is the ground state energy? En is equal to this is a symmetrical box, so n square pi square h cross square divided by 2m. This distance is 2l, that is 2l the whole square, right? And here n square is, it is in the ground state, so let me give 1 here, 1 square. So this is the initial energy. And what would be the final energy if I raise up to this length? If I raise, there is a wall here, right? The new energy will be, so the length is L square. After raising, each compartment has the length of L only. Then the new energy will be pi square h cross square divided by 2m L square. It will remain in the same ground state because we are slowly raised this wall without affecting the state of the system, right? So what is the work I have done? This EF minus EI, that is the extra work I have to raise this wall, right? EF divided by EF minus EI, right? So that is equal to here this pi square h cross square divided by 2ml square minus, and what is this result? Pi square h cross square divided by 8ml square. So 8 minus 2, that is 6 by 16. 6 by 16, that is equal to 3 by 8, right? 3 by 8 pi square h cross square divided by ml square. So which one is the option? That much energy we have to give. So option A is correct, right? Now let us come to another question. The question is, the energy eigenvalue of a particle of mass m confined to a rigid one-dimensional box of width L and En, that is equal to n is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. that is given. If the walls of the box are moved very slowly towards each other, the rate of change of time-dependent energy dE2 by dt of the first excited state is, right? So in this question, we have to find the rate of change of time-dependent energy dE2 by dt in the first excited state, right? First excited state. So what is dE2 by dt? The E2 is equal to En is equal to a box of width L. So 1 square pi square, sorry, 2 square, that means E2, right? Let me find out E2. So general expression for En is equal to n square pi square h cross square divided by 2m L square. So this will be 2 square pi square h cross square divided by 2m L square. Now what is dE2 by dt? We are asked to find dE2 by dt. So this 2 square I am keeping here, right? So this L 1 by L square with respect to I am finding the width, right? dE2 by dt, this energy is varying with this width. So dE2 by dt with respect to L I am differentiating. So 2 square into pi square h cross square divided by 2m into 1 by L square on differentiation minus 2 by L cube into dl by dt, right? So now this I can rearrange as 2 square, this minus 2 by L I am keeping out. The remaining I can write as 2 square pi square h cross square divided by 2ml square into dl by dt, and this part is again I can write as E2, that is minus 2 by L E2 dl by dt. So this is dE2 by dt, right? Right. So minus 2 by L E2 dl by dt. So this is the answer. Option C is the correct, right? All right. Now let us come to another question. Here the question is, a particle of mass m is confined to a box of unit length in one dimension. It is described by a wave function psi of x equal to root 8 by 5 sin pi x into 1 plus cos pi x. Alright. For 0 less than x less than 1 and 0 outside this interval, the expectation value of energy in this state is. So we have to convert this in the standard format. So let me multiply this psi of x is equal to root 8 by 5 sin pi x, right? I can write this as sin pi x plus sin pi x cos pi x. I expanded the bracket and I can write this as root 8 by 5 into in the standard format I can write the box length is 1. Okay, box length is 0 to 1, right? So pi x by 1 and pi x by 1. So here I can write as root 2 by a, right? So root 1 by 2 I am multiplying, that as a common. So this I can write as root 2 by 1 sin pi x by 1 plus here I can write as this, I can write as sin a cos b, sin a cos a, that is 1 by 2 sin 2a, right? So 1 by 2 into root 2 by 1 sin 2 pi x by 1. So I have written this wave function in the standard format. Alright. Now this wave function, the entire wave function is like this. Now I need to find the expectation of energy. Alright. So what is the expectation of energy? This I can write as root 8 by 10, right? Or this I can write as root 4 by 5. Okay. So 2 and 2 cancel. So root 4 by 5 into this part is that is psi 1, right? That is psi 1, first wave function, right? And this part will be psi 2. This I can write as root 8 by 5, right? And into 1 by 2. So we can write this as root 4 by 5 into 1 by 2. That is root so this 1 by 2 into 4, that is root 1 by 5. Alright. Root 1 by root 5, this will be psi 2. Okay. Now it is okay. Now it is normalized. This 4 by 5 plus 1 by 5, that is equal to 1 by 5. Now we are asked to find the expectation value of energy. That is, expectation value of energy is equal to P1 E1 plus P2 E2. What is P1? Coefficient square, that is 4 by 5 into what is E1? This is a box of length 1, right? So pi square h cross square divided by n square. N square is 1. En is equal to n square pi square h cross square divided by 2m into box length is 1. So L square is 1 square. So for E1, this will be n is equal to 1. So pi square h cross square divided by 2m plus P2. What is P2? That is 1 by 5 into coefficient square into second state energy, that is 2 square into n is equal to 2 square pi square h cross square divided by 2m. Now let me take this common here. This 2 cancel here, and here also this 2 cancel. So 5m I can write as a common denominator, and what is remaining here? That is 2 pi square h cross square divided by 2 pi square h cross square. That is equal to 4 pi square h cross square. Right? All right. So which one is the option? Option B is correct. Right? All right. So B is the option. Now let us come to another question. Question is, the energy eigenvalue of a particle in the potential V of x equal to half m omega square x square minus ax r. Right? All right. So to do this problem, we can convert this potential in the standard form. So suppose the potential is in the format some half m omega some quantity, some variable quantity square, then its energy eigenvalue we already know, that is n plus 1 by 2 into h cross omega. But here it is in the not in the standard format, so we have to make it in the perfect square, right? So let me write this as this v of x I can write as, I can take half m omega square out, then what is remaining here? X square minus ax divided by, it I can write as ax divided by half m omega square, right? So that is equal to half m omega square into, this I can write as x square minus 2 into a into some b, right? That b is here, that is a by m omega square. So to make this is in the perfect a minus b whole square, I have to add the square of this, that is a square divided by, that is a by m omega square whole square minus a by m omega square whole square. So I have added this term and subtracted this term. Now I can easily write this as half m omega square into, this part is a minus b the whole square, that is x minus a by m omega square, right? That is b whole square minus this term, and the remaining term is, that is a square divided by m square omega raised to 4. Now I can write this into the bracket, that is half m omega square into x minus a by m omega square whole square minus this I am multiplying to this, then omega raised to 4 and omega square cancel, m and m will cancel, so a square divided by 2m omega square. Now look into this expression. This part is a harmonic potential, so energy eigenvalue is equal to n plus 1 by 2 into h cross omega, and additional potential energy, that is minus a square divided by 2m omega square. This will be the final energy eigenvalue, right? So which one is the option? N plus 1 by 2 into h cross omega minus a square divided by 2m omega square. So option A is correct, right? Now the question is, the motion of a particle of mass m in a one dimension is described by the Hamiltonian h is equal to p square by 2m plus half m omega square x square plus lambda x. What is the difference between quantized energies of the first two levels? That is E1 minus E0 we need to find. But look into the question, in the previous question, here this is minus ax, here this is plus lambda x. So here we have solved En is equal to n plus 1 by 2 into h cross omega here minus ax, here plus lambda x. So I can replace this a with minus lambda, right? So in the same expression, if I replace this minus a with lambda, or lambda is equal to here minus a, so a is equal to minus lambda. So I can replace in this energy expression minus this a, I am replacing with minus lambda square divided by 2m omega square, right? So what is the energy eigenvalue in this case? N plus 1 by 2 into h cross omega minus lambda square divided by, so let me write this here, minus lambda square divided by 2m omega square, that is equal to lambda square divided by 2m omega square. Now it is simple. We need to find the energy difference between first two level, that is E1 minus E0, right? So what is E1 when n is equal to 1? This is 3 by 2 h cross omega, and n is equal to 1. This term that won't be changed. Lambda square by 2m omega square minus, again when n is equal to 0, this will be 1 by 2 h cross omega minus this will be, again that won't be affected, lambda square divided by 2m omega square. Now this difference is this and this cancel, 3 by 2 h cross omega minus half h cross omega, that is again h cross omega. So option D is correct, right? Option D is correct. All right. Now let us come to another question. The state vector of a one-dimensional simple harmonic oscillator of angular frequency omega at a time t is equal to 0 is given by psi of 0 is equal to 1 by root 2 0 plus state 0 plus state 2. 0 and 2 are the normalized ground state and second excited state respectively. Okay, so harmonic potential we are considering. The minimum time t after which the state vector psi of t is orthogonal to psi 0, right? All right. So look into this. So this is my psi 0, right? Psi 0 is equal to 1 by root 2 0 plus 1 by root 2 state 2. Now what is psi t? We have to multiply with evolution operator, right? So what is evolution operator? 1 by root 2 state 0 e raised to I e1t, so e0t, right? Here the state is 0, so e0t by h cross plus 1 by root 2 e raised to minus, we have a minus sign here, sorry, minus I e2t, right, second excited state e2t by h cross, and we have a state 2 plus 1 by root 2 state 2 vector here, right? So after the time, this psi 0 wave function should be in this state, right? Now this psi t and psi 0 that is orthogonal means, that means psi t psi 0 that will be equal to orthogonal means this should be equal to 0, that is 0 0 1, that is 1 by 2 into e raised to minus I e0t by h cross plus this 2 2, this inner product with 2 with 2 with 2, that will be 1 by root 2 into 1 by root 2, again 1 by 2, and a different combination we need not take. 0 inner product between this and this we need not take. Why? It is the normalized eigenstate that is given in the question, right? It is the normalized state, so different states inner product is 0, all right? So 1 by 2 into, again 1 by 2 into, this is 1, again e raised to minus I e2 t by h cross, this will be equal to 0. That means we can take this to this side, so 1 by 2 e raised to minus I e0 t by h cross, that is equal to minus 1 by 2 e raised to minus I e2 t by h cross, and 1 by 2 cancel. This I can take as e raised to, right, e raised to it by h cross, it by h cross, that I can take out, right. Then e2 minus e0, e2 minus e0, that is equal to minus 1, and this minus 1 I can write as e raised to minus I pi. That means this t by h cross into e2 minus e0, that is equal to pi, right. That should be equal to pi when I am comparing the coefficient here, right. Is it okay? Okay. So okay. Then this will be equal to like this. Okay. Now again this time will be equal to, so that means time is equal to pi h cross divided by e2 minus e1. What is e2? E2 is equal to, for a harmonic oscillator, we are dealing with a one dimensional harmonic oscillator, that is En is equal to n plus 1 by 2 into h cross omega. So what is E2? E2 is equal to, I'm sorry, this is E0. Okay. What is E2? E2 is equal to 2 plus 1 by 2 h cross omega, that is 5 by 2 h cross omega. What is E0? E0 is 1 by 2 h cross omega. Okay. So we can substitute that value there. So 5 by 2 h cross omega minus 1 by 2 h cross omega, that is equal to that is 5 by 2 minus 1 by 2, that is 4 by 2, that is 2 h cross omega, right. So that is equal to pi h cross divided by 2 h cross omega. Alright, h cross cancel, then the result will be pi by 2 omega, right. So the time will be pi by 2 omega, for which the psi of t and psi orthogonal. Alright, beautiful question. Now let us come to another question. The product delta x delta p of the uncertainties in a position and momentum of a simple harmonic oscillator of mass m and angular frequency omega in the ground state xi 0 is h cross by 2. The value of the product delta x delta p in the state, that means after a time t, it is a momentum operator, right. So in the state e raised to minus I p cap L by h cross, it is an another state, not time evolution operator. The moment, see, according to this uncertainty principle, whether the state is different, if a harmonic oscillator shows the uncertainty is h cross by 2, in the whatever be the different states, the uncertainty that will be always equal, that is again h cross by 2. So option C is correct, right. Alright, now let us come to another question. The ground state energy of an anisotropic harmonic oscillator described by the potential half m omega square x square, 2m omega square y square, 8m omega square z square in the units of h cross omega is the ground state energy of an anisotropic harmonic oscillator, right. So here the potential is not in the standard form, so we have to make this as half m omega square x square. So this I can write as half plus half into this 2m omega square x square, I can write as half into m into 2 omega whole square y square, right. Again this 8 I can, this I can write as half into this that is 16, that is 4 omega, half into m into 4 omega square z square. Now the potential is in the standard form, right. Alright, now let us find out the energy corresponding to this standard potential, right. En is equal to, here it is in the standard format, that is n plus 1 by 2 into h cross omega, omega, here it is omega, plus here it is nx, and here it is ny plus 1 by 2 into h cross omega, but here omega is 2 omega, right? Plus here the energy is nz plus 1 by 2 into h cross 4 omega. Here frequency is 4 omega, right? Now in the ground state, we have to find the energy in the ground state, right? So nx 0, ny 0, nz 0. Then half h cross omega plus that is again half into 2h cross omega plus again half into 4h cross omega. So let me write this as 4 plus 2 plus 1. That is 7, right? So that is 7 by 2 h cross omega. So in the unit of h cross omega, the answer is 7 by 2. Alright? Alright. Now let us come to another question. The question is, a particle in one dimension is in the potential V of x a into Dirac delta of x minus a. Its wave function psi of x is continuous everywhere. The discontinuity in d psi by dx at x is equal to a is. So the particle in one dimension is a potential. The potential is given in terms of Dirac delta function. The wave function psi of x is continuous everywhere. The wave function is continuous everywhere. We need to find the discontinuity in a differential of this wave function at x is equal to a, right? Alright. So in order to find this boundary discontinuity, we can use the Schrodinger wave equation, right? So let me write minus h cross square by 2m dou square psi by dou x square, right? Plus v psi, right? V psi is a into Dirac delta of x minus a into psi equal to e psi, right? Now to study about this discontinuity, let us integrate this equation on either side a minus epsilon. Suppose I am considering the boundary at x is equal to a. So I am considering a region where a minus epsilon and there is a right region with a plus epsilon, and in this region the wave is continuous. So a minus epsilon to a plus epsilon, right? Here also a minus epsilon to a plus epsilon, and it is given that this wave function psi of x is continuous. It is given here. The wave function psi of x is continuous everywhere. That means in this interval, this a minus epsilon to a plus epsilon, this psi is continuous, means this integral vanishes. So when I am integrating this minus h cross square by 2m, this become first d square on integration, that become d psi by dx, plus this integral. Look into this integral. This integral is equal to, its result is, we have a property of Dirac delta function. See, integral f of x into Dirac delta of x minus a equal to, what is that result? That result is equal to f of a. This is a Dirac delta function property, right? So that mean here we this is psi of x, right? So this will be psi of a. So a into psi of a equal to 0, right? So that means if I give the limit, right? So in the first limit the wave function is psi 1, right? So 1 to 2, right? So let me write this as minus h cross square by 2m dou psi by dou x. The upper limit is a plus epsilon minus dou psi by dou x, and the lower limit is a minus epsilon equal to, this part I can take to this side, right? So minus a psi of a. Okay, this minus and minus cancel. So this is the continuity, right? Discontinuity of this verb function, differential of this verb function, the difference between the right and left, right, of this differential, that is the discontinuity, right? That is equal to this 2m by h cross. I can take 2m by h cross square into a psi of a, that is equal to d psi by dx minus d psi by dx. This is at x plus a plus epsilon, and this is at a minus epsilon. So discontinuity is this 2m by h cross square a into psi of a. Alright, alright. Now let us come to another question. A particle of mass m is in a cubic box of side a. The potential inside the box 0 less than x less than a, 0 less than y less than a, 0 less than z less than a is 0 and infinite outside. And if the particle is in an eigenstate of energy 14 pi square h cross square by 2ma square, its verb function is. So in a 3-dimensional cubic box, what is the energy eigenvalue? That is pi square h cross square divided by 2ma square into nx square plus ny square plus nz square. So it is given that this is energy. That means nx square plus ny square plus nz square, that is equal to 14. That is possible only when this will be 1 and this will be 2 square and this will be 3 square. So 1 square is 1 plus 4, that is 5, 5 plus 9, that is 14. So this is the possible thing. So what is the verb function? So nx is equal to 1, the verb function is root 2 by a sin pi x by a. Alright, and ny is equal to 2, corresponding verb function is root 2 by a sin 2 pi x by a. And this nz is equal to 3 means the corresponding wave function is root 2 by a sin 3 pi x by a. So this root 2 by a into root 2 by a, that is 2 by a all raised to 3 by 2, right, 1 by 2 whole cube into sin pi x by a sin 2 pi x by a and sin 3 pi x by a. 3 pi, I'm sorry, this is y and this is z. We are considering a 3-dimensional case. Okay, 3 pi z by a. Okay, so which one is the wave function? Option D is correct, right? Alright. Now let us come to another question. The ratio of the energy of the first excited state E1 to that of the ground state E0 to that of the particle in a 3-dimensional rectangular box of side L, L and L by 2, right? So we are looking to consider a 3-dimensional rectangular box. We need to find the ratio of the energy in the first excited state E1 to that of the ground state E0, right? Alright. So let us consider this rectangular box, right? What is the energy eigenvalue? En is equal to, is a 3-dimensional box, so energy is equal to pi square h cross square divided by 2 ml square into nx square plus ny square plus nz square. So but for a rectangular box with we are considering different side length. So here this is a square, here this is b square and here this is c square, right? So En is equal to, but the side lengths are given 2m into, for a cubical box all sides are L, so L square we can take out. But it is a rectangular box with nx square divided by here L square and here side is L and here, but the side is L by 2, that is given in the question. Nz square divided by L by 2 the whole square, that is 4. So this become 4 nz square divided by L square. Now we can write as En is equal to pi square h cross square divided by 2ml square into nx square plus ny square plus 4nz square. Now we need to find the ratio of the energy in the first excited state E1 to that of the ground state. Ground state means all the values are 1, right? So what is the energy? En is equal to nx1 ny1 nz1. So what will be the energy? That is equal to pi square h cross square divided by 2 ml square into 1 plus 4, right? That is 6, right? So that is 6. So 6 pi square h cross square divided by, so that is the first excited state E1. Okay, now ground state is 0. When the ground state is 0, right? So this is a box. So E0 is equal to, so which one is the next possible highest energy, right? So all is 1 means that is E0, right? That is the ground state energy. Now next possible energy we need to find, that is E1. Next possible energy is any one of these 1 become 2, right? Not this, because this become 2 means that is 4 into 2 8. So out of this nx and ny, so 1 1 1, that is the ground state. Next one is 2 1 1, that is possible energy. That is 2 square plus, that is 4 plus 4 8, that is 9, right? That is 9 pi square h cross square divided by 2 ml square. We need to find this E1 by E0, that is 9 by 6, that is equal to 3 by 2. So option A is correct, right? All right, now let us come to another question. The energy of the first excited quantum state of a particle in a two-dimensional potential V of xy half m omega square x square plus 4y square is. So this is a two-dimensional potential, right? Corresponding energy we need to find. All right. So here the possible energy is, look into this. Here the possible energy is, let me write the standard potential V of xy as, that is equal to half m omega square, right? Half m omega square, right, into x square plus this I can write as half m omega square into this, I can write this as half m omega square 4y square, that I can write as 2 omega whole square into y square. Then what is the energy eigenvalue? Here this is nx plus 1 by 2 into h cross omega, and here this will be equal to 1 ny plus 1 by 2 into 2h cross omega. Omega become 2 omega, right? So that means the energy eigenvalue is h cross omega, that I can take out. So what is the remaining value? Here nx plus 1 by 2, and here it will be 1 plus 2 ny, 1 plus 2 ny, right? All right, that is equal to nx plus 2 ny plus 3 by 2 into h cross omega. Now nx is equal to 0, ny is equal to 0, that is the minimum energy case, right? That is 3 by 2 h cross omega, that is the ground state energy, E0. Now we need to find first excited state, that is E1. E1 is possible, next minimum energy is possible when nx is equal to 1 and ny is equal to 0, right? So that is 1 plus 3 by 2, that is 5 by 2 h cross omega, right? Nx is equal to 1 and ny is equal to 0. That time we will get the next minimum energy, that is 1 plus 3 by 2, that is 5 by 2 h cross omega. So the answer is 5 by 2 h cross omega. All right. All right. Now let us come to another question. The question is, this is the last question of this session. A particle of mass m is confined in a three-dimensional box by the potential V of xyz is equal to 0, 0 less than x, y less than z less than a. So all x and y z all coordinates are lies between 0 to a, right? So this is a three-dimensional potential. The number of eigenstates of Hamiltonian with the energy 9 pi square h cross square divided by 2ma square. See, here the energy eigenvalue is, that is En is equal to, in a three-dimensional box, that is n square pi square h cross square divided by 2ma square, and in a three-dimensional box this n square is equal to nx square plus ny square plus nz square, right? This nx square plus ny square plus nz square, that is equal to 9. So which are the numbers possible in this section, right? So that is 9 means we can have the value 003 or 030, that is 300. Now any other option forms, because 0 square plus 3 square, that form 9, right? Here it is 9, right? Now look into this 1 2 2, right? This also a possible combination, right? So 1 square plus 2 square plus 2 square, that is 1 plus 4 plus 4, that is also 9. So this also forms an energy, right? So that is equal to 212, or we can form this in the format 221. This all possible, all right? So there are 6 states possible with the same energy. So option B is correct, right? All right. So this is all about this net paper discussion, and tomorrow we will conduct an exam based on this quantum mechanics part 1. Okay, thank you.